1, 2, 3. It's exactly how many cuts you need to get to the center of a WrestlingFigures.com figure unboxing. There you go. Nitty gritty down to the end. And now we can unveil what today has brought here before you. And that being the brand new. Oh, you didn't know? That's right. We have Paul Heyman. Dun, 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 dun. We have the greatest and quite potentially one of the best rebacks, revamps, however you want to do it. We got Eddie. We got Diesel. We got Shawn Michaels, Billy, Undertaker, but dressed as Kane. And then you also got the badass Billy Gunn and Rikishi too. And we got 1, 2, 3 scans in all. So be sure to drop a like. If you want to see the Advocate come out of the packaging, man, I know I've been waiting for this figure. So the fact that he's here now, we're going to get down to it all, man. Here it is. Here is Shawn Michaels, the man that tuned with the band for every single person that dropped the like and hit the subscribe. That is right. If you are stopping by for the first time and you guys enjoy WWE figures, you better stay till to the end of the video, you guys, because we're going to unveil some greatness right here in this unboxing. And unboxing it is, man, because you didn't know. Now, Road Dogg might be the one guy that has been running the show in attitude, but I tell you right now, in 2024, the only man that's going to be running the show, it's the WHF Universe, man. Of course, his tag team partner, we cannot forget about badass Billy Gunn. We got the tag titles. We got the man smiling on both sides. And we got the back of the packaging getting ready to set the Undertaker and Kane, as well as the Brothers of Destruction being brought right here. One of the greatest formats. Now, if you guys missed out on that very first Ringside exclusive, guess what? Ringside's got you, bro. They got you on the double, and they got you on the party, man. Also known as one of the greatest intercontinental champions of all time. Now, this one, he's actually tag team champion, but you know what? Too cool. I feel like they'd be too cool to even worry about the fact that my boy ain't coming with the IC title. Now, Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat. Heat, Latino Heat. We got the title, we got Eddie, and we got him based off his title run. So obviously, bro, one of the greatest moments has to be reintroduced. If you guys missed out on that Legends, that's the good thing about this set, bro. They got you on all of them, and you better honk that damn horn. Brr, brr. We got big old Diesel in this box, man. It is a heavy one. And I'm going to tell you why. Because all these lads, all these muchachas, well, there's no muchachas, but there is Sweet Chin Party, and there is Paul Heyman that says, Hero Fix, get me out of the damn box. We will, but before we do, let's get Kane, let's get Rikishi, and DX, let's get ready to suck it. Let's get them open, buddy. Here we have all the figures out of the packaging. And again, if you guys do want to pick any of these figures up, hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% on any of these. Now, here's Paul Heyman. Here's the original. Here's the one that was based off the 3-pack, also known as the Amazon exclusive. This came with Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and, of course, Paul Heyman. Now, this new one, this is kind of giving you a bonus from the first initial introduction, as well as a couple of different paint apps utilized as opposed to what we saw here and to what we're going to be seeing here with the brand new one. Now, the scans, obviously the one that's on the figure, it is identical to what we did see right there with that first initial release, which, you know what, it works. It's that serious look. It's him coming down the rampway. It's him bringing both championship titles, introducing our tribal chief as the actual tribal chief. Now, Solo Sikoa, I ain't going to bust your nuts, but you ain't bringing it, and you know who, man, is bringing it? It's going to be Paul Heyman. Look at this. You got 3 scans, so you got him smiling at you. He's like, yeah, WHF Figure Universe, you dropped a like. You finally subscribed. And then this one's like, oh, you're in contemplation. You're considering the fact that you're going to miss out on some potential figgy insanity. And you might, bro, because you know what we love, like, apart from doing all these unboxings, we love to get these upgraded. We love tuning them. We like doing fix-ups, and that's exactly what's coming here. So again, stay tuned because that's going to be some great now. So interchanging hands, you got mic open, or you can throw down a full-on open right there with the hand, or you can throw it up. If you want to honor the tribal chief, if you want to be part of the Oos family, you got to drop a like. Because so far as what I'm seeing right here, it's bringing a lot of great stuff. Now, I'm going to take off the actual title belts. That way you guys can see what we were talking about, the different paint apps. So we do get the tribal chief's side plates right there, and rightfully so. I mean, if you're honoring Roman Reigns, you're going to need those correct plates. So that's pretty cool. A little bonus, a little extra feature for those that wanted an extra feature. And for those that didn't, guess what? You're going to get it either way, because this one, it's got more of a darker tone. When it comes to the actual suited piece right here, it's got more of a dark tone as opposed to the first initial release. And also, the man straight up forgot his vest. And what do I mean by that? If you look at the old one, you can actually see a black vest right underneath the tie. This one, he's like, dude, I'm not wearing a damn vest. I'm already handcuffed. I'm already chained down to a WHF Figgy unbox, and we're not going to do that to you, bro. We're going to do you right. We're going to do this man justice, and in order to do so, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, yeah, unplug one of those hands, bro, because this man, he ain't going to let you out unless if you let him out. Now, as far as the rest, I do agree as far as the tooling that they did do on the first initial introduction. The first actual WWE Mattel release that was brought, what was it? It was a Build-A-Figure. It was way too small. So as you guys can see, the abdominal region, it's appropriate. It's more of a width, more of a wider circumference on the actual figure in its own right. Backside, it is going to be the remaining blue, and we're going to get these beautiful brown shoes that my guy got. Where did he get? Did he get this at Boys to Men, or was it Paul Heyman bringing something special to the freaking Tribal Chiefs table? I like this figure. I do want to interchange the other scans. That way you guys can get a good idea as to where that laughing stock is going to come into play. He's like, yeah, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh because WHF is going to drop a 9-3. And I think that's pretty generous. I like the fact that we got a couple of different alternative options as far as tuning this figure in and bringing that look, right, that you wanted to play out in all different styles, right? So if you're doing some figgy shots, if you're doing some, whatever the crap you're doing with your figures, you want them laughing, right? You don't just want to be sitting here butterface. So yeah, a 9.3. Paul Heyman, you've been honored as quite the best. I don't know. We're going to find that out right now. In order to do so, I want to bring Undertaker into play. Now, some people may call this the Undertaker, or some people might call him Kane. I'm going to call him whatever the hell you want to call him right now. Really cool thing about this is the alternative options that you can do with this figure. So this won't be the only scan. And I got to say, this one is actually sitting a lot better as opposed to the one that we did get in that Ringside exclusive. I ended up playing around a bit. I mean, you guys can see that, yeah, we've been doing some Halloween stuff already. We're not waiting around in Kane. Sure as hell ain't going to wait around for a double hinge articulation unless if Ringside brings it in. So that's going to be the main difference. You're going to get alternative scans. You only got one with this one. Might have two. You had the actual mask that you could pull over, which, you know what? I feel like most people want to see this. Put the damn mask on that man. So you can. This is the mask that actually comes with it. So you can either A, put it on your fix-up, which I don't know why the hell anybody would make that, but B, you got them with the actual one that you can slip on. Or if you prefer, if you really want to get creative, this is probably the best part about this figure. So again, as we talked about, the way that the head scan sat on this, it wasn't right. And especially when it came to the actual masked version. Now, you don't got to worry about that. This one sinks all the way down. I hope not. No. Same problem. Same freaking problem. Still sitting really high. I mean, it's just sitting a little bit lower, but really nothing to write home about. And this one is based off his Ultimate Edition release, which, it works really good, but at the same time, it's sitting really high. And that was one of the things that I was hoping they would fix. Now, the belt will also be included in this. So if you guys are an Attitude Era fanboy, this is probably going to be the belt for you. And we've seen quite a bit of releases of this. So again, it's nothing that's going to be special in addition to the figure. Now, as far as the design too, it's looking identical. Like, I don't see really anything different. Maybe the paint apps, I see a little bit of QC happening right there in the upper chest region, but the actual line work in its own right, I'm seeing everything accordingly. Like, one thing that, and I know I talked about this, but one thing they could have done, as far as getting this fixed up, is making the belt its own piece. So, having it like a slip-on feature, what we did see with Ultimate Edition. I know I've talked about that in a prior Kane figure, but I wanted to discuss that. Now, if you don't want open, full-on hand right there with the figure, you do got Mike open, but the actual glove, it's just going to be painted skin tone, which, again, it takes away from the allure. As far as the left hand, you will get the non-painted hand that you can Mike open with that as well. Now, here it is, you guys. As an overall figure, yeah, a lot of missed opportunities. I mean, you can even see the pins right there. It's not on a pinless design, and the fact that we got black pins on the red gear, it's clashing with it. Like, it works well with the actual design right here of the right thigh. But as far as the inside feature, oh man, yeah, I don't like that. Now, the style of boots, you will get kind of more of that kick pad boot design. The first one, I do believe, and this might have been a fix. We do so many fix-ups, you guys. It gets to a point where it's like, I'm pretty sure this is the style of boot, but this one, it's bringing more of that kick pad design. So again, it's all going to be based on your personal preference or accuracy, because fantasy, yeah, look, it doesn't only happen right here on the WHF channel. As much as I'd like to tell you different, it really doesn't. Like, Mattel gets pretty damn creative with some of the stuff when they don't actually even wear the gears the way that they initially did. Now, Eddie Guerrero, here it is. Here is Latino Heat, and I know a lot of you guys are just rampant in the comments. Go in the comments right now. Yes or no? Yes, do you agree that this is the right skin tone? Or no, they botched it once again, right? Think about this. So, Ultimate Edition, I get it. First release, it was the first introduction. Second Ultimate Edition, they brought something that, yeah, that's what the man needed, right? You got the WCW gear was a lighter skin tone. And then this one, this is kind of like after them fixing the skin tone. So, look, I don't have an answer for you, but the only thing I can show you is a comparison. And I think I'm going to let you guys be the judge of this. Which one do you guys prefer? Left or right? So you got two options. You got two questions in the comments right now. You either got left or right, or yes or no as to which one you like. I don't know, man. Like, the right, that looks right to me, right? And then maybe that's why it's sitting on the right, and maybe that's why the left is the left. Nobody likes the left. The gear itself, it's identical. I don't see any significant differences apart from the actual boots, which, you know what? I do believe this one right here, I don't know. I'm going to have to go check things out, but I do believe that this one might be a little bit more accurate versus the actual gold that we did get. And this one is based off the Ultimate Edition with obviously a fix-up. I got the Latino Heat shirt. My title belt's a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit brighter. That's what she said. But nonetheless, Eddie Guerrero, oh man, why? Look, there was times where the guy actually did go into a darker skin tone complexion. He went 10. There was times, especially when he was champion, he was a little bit darker. I can't disagree with you, but at the same time, bro, this guy wasn't coming up with a closed fist, full-on brownie boy. This ain't even a 10. This is like a brownie, and a brownie from a brownie, he'll tell you. There's just something not right about this. But yes, you got signature pose that you can throw down with the interchanging hands. So, look, this is probably going to be the nicest ranking that I'll do of the day. And again, it's just being generous and being kind to this man, because I do like the gear. I do like the style of boots. There is no pinless yet on Eddie, but Latino Heat is being celebrated in a very funny way. I like the title too. I mean, it's a more accurate proportion. This is a better scale for an Eddie Guerrero figure. Obviously, if you get Brock Lesnar, the bigger style would be better. But yes, I'm giving this figure a 5. And that is being really kind. If you guys disagree, please let me know in the comments, bro. I feel like we're too far in the game. We've already fixed the skin tone for Mattel and Ringside. I ain't busting your chops because I know you guys try to align stuff the best that you guys can, but at the same time, bro, Mattel, shame, nah. We ain't doing it. Now, Ringside is doing it right here with Shawn Michaels. First release right here that we did get from Ringside. This was not the scan that did come with it. This one was a fix-up. I like the True FX a lot better. The original one did have that old style of design. This newer one has the ponytail up. So we either got ponytail up, ponytail down. Actually, they're both ponytail up. In its own right, this has more of like the side hair. This kind of has more of the tucked in hair. But again, it's based off the fix-up. The vest, color representation, this one, the newer one, it's going to have more of a brighter finish. It's definitely going to have a lot more going on for the actual green in its own right. Maybe because it's been several years that we got this figure. Maybe this is how I got the figure originally. But, you know, given time takes away. And with it, you got Shawn Michaels right here being brought with pinless. So we got pinless on the newer one, no pinless on the older one. The back, we got that signature logo dropping down. That suck it. And I do like the gear. Look, this one actually, you can tell right out the gate, like before you even take off the flaps, this one actually is accented right there at the bottom X versus this one. So there's a couple of shortcuts that Mattel did do right here with these figures. But again, it's nothing that I can really take away from it. Interchanging hands, you get quite a bit, buddy boy. And when I mean quite a bit, you get a lot. So the ones that are on the figure itself, you got signature mic open, which, you know, Shawn Michaels needs that. I feel like if we brought something different, it might clash with the figure. If you want full open, if you want to get ready to suck it, you can suck it. I mean, you're not going to be doing it with actual like tooling. It is a painted on hand, or you got full on closed fist, also painted on. Again, we're too far, bro. Like, this is way too far in the game for us just to get paint over fingers. I don't know, man. Look, that's just my opinion, but the title will also be an additional piece that will come with the figure. When you do slap it off, it will be the wingtip. And I like the way that some of these come. I know some people may not be fans of it, but if you're displaying your figures loose, the way that you get the overlap right there, it just sits right, bro. Like, it just sits on the shoulder. It's more appropriate. But again, that's my own personal perception. Nonetheless, you can take this off right here. You got the rubber band locking this man down for an unboxing or a review that this man just doesn't want to work. So we're going to work with him. We're going to pull out the hand, right? Because that's how you imprison a man. You got to first pull out your hand, and then you got to regenerate a new one. Or if you wanted like Shawn Michaels, you can just go ahead and pull out both hands. And this is the perfect opportunity. I'm going to do it right now for you guys, because I know you guys have been requesting if we're going to do it. Is WHF going to tell us to suck it? Or is he going to tell Shawn Michaels to put on the right hands to suck it? Whichever way you want to cut the cookie, you're about to get ready to suck it. Shawn Michaels telling the WHF Figure Universe to suck it. And I think this is the only time, or at least when it comes down to like actual figure history, where it's okay for you to suck it. Now, when the vest does come off, the ladies go wild. I mean, they don't go wild. They go ham, city, central, and rightfully so. Look at that. Small torso on my lad, which, you know what? I would have ideally preferred a Shawn Michaels torso at this point. Again, this is just my own option in my own opinion, but it's just something that would have worked better right here for Shawn Michaels. Now, as far as the pants themselves, do be careful. This is a soft rubber, but at the same time, I've seen some of these shirts like trying to remove any of them. Dude, it is just a fight, and it's a struggle, and you're going to rip stuff. You can undo it right here through the back to make it a little bit easier. So if you're wondering, like, Hero Fix, what are you doing? We got it, bro. And I do like the way that they tooled this. You can see all that crisscross pattern on the inside region, and they do come off pretty easy. Like, when you undo both, it actually is designed more that way in order to do it versus what we have seen right there in the past. So there it is. DX logo, best thing that comes to mind. It's his whole run right there. When he was feuding with Stone Cold Steve Austin, when Mike Tyson was in the mix, when we had the Heartbreak Kid transitioning from the Heartbreak Cake Lad to a DX degenerate. And did the people enjoy it? Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, man. Especially when you're talking about the stomach hair, the chest hair, that right skin, bro, that right ponytail. This figure, still a solid, clean, and even 9, bro. I know I'm being too nice, but it's really nice to see this figure. Anybody that has been trying to chase that figure down, you guys know the cost, rarity, and difficulty to find a decent mocked up figure. Now, you don't have to, bro. Now, you got that option to throw down with Big Diesel. Burm, burm. Now, here's a question, you guys. So, we were talking about revamps and kind of them stepping back. Mattel stepped back a little bit. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. The original release, it's almost similar to what we're seeing right here. I mean, apart from the actual double hinged elbow, you're really not getting anything special. This is the original one on the right, the newer one on the left. There is no True FX being brought right here by your boy. How do I feel about it? Yeah, I don't agree with it, but at the same time, you can only question some things. Here it is. Gloved hand, interchanging, or you got closed fist for the left hand. So again, it's going to be taking away a couple of bonuses. You do get both belts. We did just cover the wingtip. So same piece that we did get with the other figure. Tag title right there being brought to you appropriately. But again, it's going to be that thing, bro. Like, if you're going to be bringing this figure, I appreciate the double hinge articulation. Really great stuff. Not so much of a rare figure, but again, I'm not questioning. Sometimes you just got to go with it, bro. You got to do like no pinless on the knees, check. Same scan on the right, all right. At least you can interchange it. So again, if you want to get something maybe from your Ultimate Edition, you can. There's the tattoo right there, and then you got the signature Diesel tattoo. No, not tattoo, but design going across the singlet design, which, again, I'm going to say this about The Undertaker, as I've said about really any figure in this proportion. A 7-foot tall man with a small upper torso still hasn't sat right with me. So, do like the tassel, some great stuff. There is loose tassels. The vest, very pliable, very easy to remove. I'm giving this figure an even 8. And again, that's being really kind for the fact that you didn't know. Oh, we didn't know. And we're about to know because the two greatest superstars in history, at least when you talk about the tag team division, they brought something special. First release, loved it. Bright green, good, all right. Second release, still first release. Second release, I believe that one was part of the Target exclusive, which this gear is technically based off. But again, no true FX yet, no double pinless, no suck it, no degenerates, except the WCW takeover that we did get. Now, as far as the actual torso choice right here for Road Dogg, it is based off that Daniel Bryan. I do feel like Billy Gunn is bringing more of a bonus with it. This man's got all that cut up, fresh goodness. What did they request? They requested the DX to suck it. Now, this is not on Velcro, which is actually pretty cool, you guys. I like this. Both are also including the mic as well as the tag team title. So if you guys are curious, like, Hero Fix, what does that belt look like? There you have it, buddy boy. You got full on open to suck it. This applies for both. Or you got mic open to hold the damn mic. So, and then if you want to really beat a lady down, or if you want to beat down one of those lads right there, bam, you don't beat ladies. And if you do, you're going to be the one sucking it. So as far as type designs, same thing that we did get with the Target exclusive, which is kind of crazy. We went from a Target exclusive straight up to a ringside bonus and one that just needed that true FX right there with the head. It is removable. You can pop that off, but at the same time, it wouldn't be right, bro. Like, I don't feel like the promo would be as good if Road Dogg disagreed with that. Here's the tattoo. Love the tattoo. That's the Tasmanian Devil. And then on this one, we got Jesus. So yeah, if you're a scared motherfucker, go to church, right? So on the outside too, we got, it looks like some gnarliness, bro. We got, what is it, good old US of A on the right shoulder, left shoulder. Get that right here, fix. Now, Billy Gunn really isn't much of a tattoo guy. Really, he's just going to tell you to kiss my ass. And it looks like, I could be wrong, you guys, but I'm pretty sure there was like words here. Go in the comments right now. What were the words? I believe it was either kiss me or suck it or something that was not PG, and I think that's the reason why they got away from it. And again, maybe it's a Mandela effect that I'm encountering, but at the same time, I'm giving these figures an even 9.5. Love both of them, Rikishi. Here's the biggest question of it all. Will this figure give justice to what we have seen in prior releases? Now, actually, the first release was based off this gear. The second release, Target exclusive, was based off more of the cloth goods. And again, it's all going to be based on preference as well as look that you're looking for. If you're looking for true FX, nope. If you're looking for true FX in the new one, nope. Are we looking for glasses? Well, at least we got the damn glasses. Actually, we did get glasses with all three of them, but we're not questioning that. We got mic open, closed fist, or you got full on open on the actual figure display. Why? Because he wanted to tell the people to suck it. Gotta excuse the attitude error, bro, but it was all about sucking it. Now, tag team title will be brought right here with the figure. I do like this piece right here, the sash. I'm really glad this was brought into play. You can easily remove it. You can see that right here when you do undo it and pull this off. You're going to get that true Rikishi goodness, and you better call your mama, because the only one that's going to be answering this call is for those that wanted that double pinless or ended up missing out on the very first release. Like, awesome figure. Really like the fact that Rikishi's back into the set, but at the same time, if they were going to bring this exact same gear, I would have loved to seen it in Ultimate Edition. Mattel, please make it happen. We need Rikishi in Ultimate Edition. We need the Bloodline fam to be brought here in its own right in UE. But again, it's just a thought. It's just an idea. I say probably the best one, hands down, Paul Heyman. Love all the scans. Number 2, gonna give it to Michaels. 3, I gotta give it to Billy Gunn. 4, Road Dogg. 5, no, Shawn Michaels. And then 6, yeah, we're putting you at the bottom of the list. Rikishi, and then Diesel, and then Eddie Guerrero. I'm sorry, Eddie, dude. I'm a huge Eddie mark. But again, it's just, yeah, I don't agree with it. Give me your thoughts, though. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see the Bloodline fam on the next one.